What kinds of activities do you enjoy doing in your free time?
In my leisure hours, I particularly enjoy engaging in outdoor pursuits. Cycling through local parks and exploring new walking trails are among my favorites, as they offer a refreshing break from routine. I also find a lot of satisfaction in reading historical novels, which allows me to delve into different eras and expand my knowledge from the comfort of my home.
Are there any new activities you'd like to try in the future?
Absolutely. I've always been keen to try pottery. There's something incredibly appealing about shaping clay with your hands and creating something tangible from scratch. I also have a growing interest in learning a musical instrument, perhaps the piano, as I believe it could be a wonderful way to express creativity and unwind after a busy day.
Do you prefer doing activities alone or with others?
It really depends on the activity. For something like reading or painting, I much prefer to be alone, as it allows for deeper concentration and personal reflection. However, for sports or exploring new places, I definitely prefer the company of friends or family. The shared experience and conversation add a lot more enjoyment to those kinds of outings.
How important is it to be active in your daily life?
I believe being active daily is incredibly important for both physical and mental well-being. Regular movement helps me feel energized and focused, preventing the sluggishness that can come with a sedentary lifestyle. It also acts as a great stress reliever, helping to clear my mind and maintain a positive outlook throughout the day.
What activities did you enjoy doing as a child?
As a child, I absolutely loved playing outdoors. Building forts in the woods, climbing trees, and riding my bicycle with friends were constant activities. I also spent a lot of time drawing and creating stories, often with my younger sibling. Those early years were filled with imaginative play and a real sense of freedom. One activity that has become a cherished ritual for me after a long day of work is baking bread. It's not just about putting ingredients together. It's a deeply immersive process that involves the tactile sensation of flour and water transforming into a living dough, the rhythmic action of kneading, and the patient waiting as it rises. I typically focus on sourdough, which adds another layer of engagement with its unique starter that needs nurturing, making each loaf a culmination of several days' care and attention. I usually dedicate 2 or 3 evenings a week to this pursuit, often starting around 6 p.m., once I've had a chance to unwind slightly from the day's demands. My kitchen at home is my dedicated space for this. It's a relatively small area, but it's where all the magic happens, from mixing the initial ingredients in a large bowl on the counter to shaping the loaves, and finally, sliding them into the hot oven. The timing is quite flexible, allowing me to fit it in after my professional commitments, and it often extends into the evening, filling the house with a comforting aroma. For the most part, I engage in this activity alone. For me, baking bread is a meditative and solitary experience. It allows me to clear my mind, focus on the present moment, and really connect with the process without distractions. However, sometimes my partner will join me in the kitchen, perhaps helping with a simple task like weighing ingredients or simply chatting while I'm kneading. It's a quiet companionship that's also very welcome. On rarer occasions, if friends are visiting, we might turn it into a collaborative effort, sharing the joy of creating something delicious together, but its core appeal for me remains its personal, almost therapeutic, nature. I feel incredibly fulfilled and relaxed when I bake bread. There's a profound sense of accomplishment in taking basic ingredients and transforming them into something so wholesome and delicious. The aroma that fills the house as the bread bakes is incredibly comforting, and the satisfaction of slicing into a warm, crusty loaf is unparalleled. It's a wonderful way to de-stress and transition from the analytical demands of my work to a more creative and sensory experience. Sharing the freshly baked bread with family and friends also brings immense joy, making the entire process deeply rewarding.
How has the range of leisure activities changed over the past few decades?
The evolution of leisure activities over the past few decades has been quite remarkable, largely driven by technological advancements and shifts in societal norms. Previously, activities were often more community-centric and outdoor-focused, such as local sports clubs, board games, or simply spending time in nature. People relied on physical proximity for social interaction. However, with the advent of the internet and digital devices, there's been a significant shift towards more screen-based entertainment like online gaming, streaming services, and social media engagement. This has broadened choices immensely, allowing individuals to pursue niche hobbies globally or connect with like-minded people online. While traditional activities still exist, they are increasingly augmented or even replaced by digital alternatives, offering convenience, but sometimes at the cost of physical engagement and direct human interaction.
What role do governments play in promoting physical activity among their citizens?
The evolution of leisure activities over the past few decades has been quite remarkable, largely driven by technological advancements and shifts in societal norms. Previously, activities were often more community-centric and outdoor-focused, such as local sports clubs, board games, or simply spending time in nature. People relied on physical proximity for social interaction. However, with the advent of the internet and digital devices, there's been a significant shift towards more screen-based entertainment like online gaming, streaming services, and social media engagement. This has broadened choices immensely, allowing individuals to pursue niche hobbies globally or connect with like-minded people online. While traditional activities still exist, they are increasingly augmented or even replaced by digital alternatives, offering convenience, but sometimes at the cost of physical engagement and direct human interaction.
Do you think technology encourages or discourages people from engaging in physical activities?
Technology presents a duality when it comes to influencing physical activity. It can both encourage and discourage people. On one hand, the rise of smartphones, high-speed internet, and sophisticated devices has arguably led to more sedentary lifestyles, with individuals spending extensive hours gaming, streaming content, or working remotely, reducing the need for physical movement. The convenience offered by online shopping and delivery services also minimizes walking. Conversely, technology has also become a powerful enabler for physical activity. Wearable fitness trackers, health monitoring apps, online workout classes, and virtual reality fitness games actively motivate people to move, track their progress, and connect with fitness communities. Therefore, while certain technological advancements might reduce incidental movement, others provide innovative tools and motivation, making its overall impact highly dependent on individual choices and how these tools are utilized.
Why is it important for children to participate in various extracurricular activities?
Participating in various extracurricular activities is immensely important for children's holistic development, extending far beyond academic achievements. These activities provide crucial platforms for children to acquire essential life skills such as teamwork, leadership, discipline, and time management, which are often not explicitly taught in the classroom. Whether it's through sports, music, drama, or debate clubs, children learn to collaborate, communicate effectively, and develop resilience in facing challenges. Furthermore, extracurriculars offer an outlet for creativity and physical energy, helping to reduce screen time and improve overall well-being. They allow children to explore different interests, discover hidden talents, and build confidence outside of a purely academic setting, fostering a well-rounded personality and potentially inspiring lifelong passions or even future career paths.
How do cultural differences influence the types of activities people choose to do?
Cultural differences significantly shape the types of activities individuals engage in, reflecting a society's values, traditions, and historical context. For instance, in some cultures, there's a strong emphasis on communal activities like large family gatherings, traditional dances, or public festivals, where collective participation is highly valued. Conversely, individualistic cultures might prioritize solo pursuits or competitive sports. Climate also plays a major role. Winter sports are naturally popular in colder regions, while water-based activities dominate coastal areas. Religious beliefs can influence choices, leading to participation in meditation, pilgrimage, or specific forms of martial arts. Furthermore, the availability of resources and infrastructure dictated by a culture's economic development also impacts activity options. These cultural nuances foster distinct preferences, shaping recreational landscapes and demonstrating the rich diversity in human leisure pursuits worldwide.